Alright my friends, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and today I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about the whole Nvidia and Intel thing, because yeah, I am kind of terrified for, well, I am feeling a little bit scared for AMD's future, to be completely honest with you. I feel like if Nvidia and Intel are allowed to come together and collaborate like this, I don't think it's going to affect AMD at first. But you can already see with just the movings in the stock market, how things are starting to, like climb and settle and stuff like that. There's a lot of, I mean, even AMD stock have lost a little bit of, have went down over this news, and that is where I'm at. See, now when I started PC gaming, I went straight for Nvidia, and the thing is like when you walk into Walmart, or you walk into freaking Target, or you walk into Best Buy, or anywhere, you are gonna see significantly more pre-built PCs that are built with Intel and Nvidia right out of the gate. I mean, both of these behemoths, they have like a stranglehold on the market, and OEMs and everything are building out these PCs and these platforms. And just going off of my very own experience, going to buy a pre-built PC, I mean, or even parts. Like when I first started, I'd go in there and I'd like talk to the people that work there and be like, oh yeah, what should I get? What I want, this is my, these are the things that I'm trying to do. And it's like not only the community here on YouTube pushed me toward Nvidia, but the salespeople push you towards Nvidia. And so you look at that, and there's already like this overwhelming, like I'm going to call it mind numbness when it comes to PC gaming. And guys, once you've had the opportunity to try AMD and Nvidia, you just kind of come away with this feel, well, at least for me, man, like I don't hold this ridiculous mindset view that like Nvidia is just the ultimate and there's no room for AMD or any kind of thing like that. And I don't look at AMD as like this budget brand. I'm a gamer first and foremost, okay? Nvidia makes a specific experience for gamers. AMD makes a specific experience for gamers. I feel like AMD's products and features and overall packaging, UI, everything is designed more for that gamer experience. And that's fine. That's all I needed to do, really. I mean, obviously, you're a content creator. You want it to be able to, render out videos and stuff like that. And AMD is more than sufficient at doing that. It's got a really good, record feature, relive and all of that stuff. You can easily run a channel and use AMD, and it's not like a super slow experience compared to Nvidia or anything. And so I walk away from that experience because the features that I'm paying for on Nvidia that everybody totes is like, yeah, like none of you gamers need that. None of us need those features. So we're just literally throwing money away. And then we're being told by everybody, and prove me wrong. Seriously, is what I want to tell them, is what feature does Nvidia have that's so important and so good that I've got to have it? Like, I mean, I'm sitting here playing Dying Light on a 9060 XT at 4K with FSR performance mode, using frame generation. I'm at 80-90 frames a second, and I'm having fun. And yes, if I turn it on the 5090, I get like 400 frames at freaking 4K per DLSS performance mode. Like it is very well optimized for Nvidia hardware, but it's still playable on the AMD system. It's still enjoyable. And that was the first system I started playing it on. And then I went over to Nvidia and I played that for about a half hour, at 400 frames a second, 400 fake frames a second. And I'm sitting there through this whole experience, and I'm feeling like the AMD side was good. It was good enough. And the cost difference between a 9060 XT, 16 gigabyte, and a freaking 5090, I'm playing at the same settings, guys. The same maxed out settings, same freaking performance level upscaling, same freaking frame generation turned on, and I'm still getting the exact same image quality, the feeling and the experience and all of that. Like, it just still feels good either way I'm playing it. Now, one could say that the 400 FPS does feel a little bit more janky on games when you're playing an MFG 4X, but no, this is actually programmed into it, so it actually feels pretty dang good. Is it, you know, so when I look at that, and I look at the cost of the value of these things. I mean, I've got a video uploading right now for the Dying Light running on, you know, Nvidia and AMD. It's completely messed up because it's not the same time of day or nothing. Like, it's purely for you to see how each are performing. That's it. There's no trickery or nothing like that. So it's just for you guys to see that, like, okay, look, you know, you get the 400 fake frames and you play that and it just feels fine. Like, it feels fine. It's smooth and whatever, you know, it just looks good and feels good. And then on the AMD side, like, I'm fully enjoying that. And so I guess is what I'm trying to say is, you don't necessarily need all the freaking power in the world to play these video games. Like, you really just don't, to get an enjoyable experience. And I feel like I speak for a lot of gamers that are just so sick and tired of the overhype and stuff. I'm so tired of being overhyped about everything and then buying stuff and then feeling let down. Like, you don't even understand how irritated I was when I turned on Borderlands 4 and got like 40 frames a second on my 5090. Like, I don't want to see that crap on a $2,600 GPU. Like, who would? And then I'm supposed to just be mad at the developers and treat them like garbage and bring them down? Like, no. Like, I expect when I spend $2,600 on a GPU that it can power through whatever. Like, I want it to be able to power through those bad games, because theoretically that's really the only reason on the planet, aside from bragging rights, that you would buy one of those. It's just so you've got the power to do that. And when a game like Borderlands and its visuals stops at 5090 dead in its tracks, like, to me that's like 50-50 blame. Like, okay, yeah, the developers should absolutely 100% optimize that game significantly better, but then there's also 50% on the Nvidia. It's like, wow, what a pitiful excuse for a freaking GPU. Can't even run this game at 60 FPS without upscaling and stuff. They're both in the wrong, in my opinion. And that's why you guys get so upset at me, is because, like, I don't let Nvidia off the hook. Like why would I do that? Like, everybody lets Nvidia off the hook. And they all pretend like, oh, Nvidia's so bad. But I think I saw a video from, who was it? Like Hardware Unboxed or one of the other guys. They're sitting there talking about, I think they were talking about AMD, but they like legit showing Nvidia GPUs in the background, or doing like the little cuts to show you like GPUs and stuff. And it's like legit all Nvidia GPUs. And I'm like, who the hell are you guys trying to kid, man? Like, who the hell are you guys trying to kid? You guys put out these hit pieces on Nvidia, but then you still do, like, you show their cards, you use their cards for content, you keep banging on about that stuff, and then you got like other people that are just sitting there like legitimately every single day another video bashing Borderlands 4, and it's like we get it, man. If you buy this game, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Okay. Cool, thanks for telling me. If I buy this game on any hardware, even a 5090, I have to make sacrifices. Thanks for telling me that. Thanks for informing me. That's awesome. But then you've got people like legit going so hard at this game, like, oh man, Borderlands is trash and blah, 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 you shouldn't buy it. And it's like, okay, man, thanks for your opinion, bro. Like, I'm a gamer. I want to play the game and I want to see for myself if it's as bad as you say it is. And the funny thing is like, most people are going to buy it. They're going to turn on the features. 90% of gamers, they're going to play that shit. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. And they're going to be like, what the hell are these guys talking about? I already got a lot of people in my DMs telling me that. They're like, what are these guys even mad about? Like, seriously, it plays just fine. You just turn on the features and it's fine. And it's like, dude, I keep telling them, I'm like, well, clicks are down on YouTube right now. It is bad. Like we are losing clicks and something's going on with the algorithm or whatever. So these guys are doing every single thing they can on overdrive to try to drive, you know, clicks or whatever. And it sucks, man, because Borderlands 4 is freaking awesome. Like, the game is so badass. I'm like, damn, this game is badass. Like, badass settings for a badass game. Okay, like I'm to a point where I'm willing to make sacrifices in visual quality and stuff, and play around with settings to get better overall frame rate and stuff. Like, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to turn on the features. I'm willing to utilize frame generation if it feels good. Like, if it doesn't feel good, I turn it off. Like, I mean, it has to be playable for me to actually use it. You guys think I'm just sitting here with like controls, like I'm slogging through the mud or something? No, dude, that's not how it works. I'm playing the game. I'm enjoying the game. I'm immersed in the game. I'm fully 100% enjoying that experience. And, you know, to see people all freaking out and stuff, it's like, it just keeps feeding back into the whole freaking Nvidia is like better nonsense. And it's just really not, guys. And I've been trying to say that for the last few years now, that it's like, look, Nvidia makes good GPUs. They do. But there's always some cut. There's always some catch. It's always like, okay, it's almost good enough. It will almost get you there. You shouldn't have to buy a 5090 to get the full Nvidia experience. And to Nvidia's credit, this generation, at least I can say that, look, MFG works good even on the 5050. Okay, I was able to play Borderlands 4 on the 5050 using the features and have a good time doing that. Like, it was a compromised experience, yeah, but it was a fun compromised experience. I was still enjoying that experience. I'm able to play that, and I'm having fun with that, and it's fun. And so when you get to a point in PC gaming and stuff where you've got Intel, Nvidia coming together to make APUs, basically, because like the data center and stuff, it is what it is. Most people are already going to buy that for Nvidia, like the CUDA. It just makes more sense for a lot of people to buy that. But when it comes to like NPUs and APUs and, you know, like handheld and all of this other stuff, you look at that and it's like, with the already overwhelming mind view that Nvidia is just the best and AMD is just not good enough. Like, because trust and believe, people legitimately think that there's no way they could even possibly enjoy an AMD GPU. They're really that delusional that they think that I'm not even joking. They're delusional enough to be like, look, man, a 4060 is better than any AMD card because it might get better ray tracing on like 4 games that are like programmed for Nvidia. And I mean, like, I heard that stuff all the time. Like, a 4060 is better than a 7900 XTX. I legit heard that. And that makes stupid people do stupid things, like go out and buy a 4060 instead of a 7900 XTX for like, you know, like a little bit more money. I bet there's people out there that literally believe that AMD is so bad that they would absolutely pay more money for a 4060 over like a used 7900 XTX. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that would just literally sneer at AMD because they think it's so bad, and that's just not the case. And the misinformation that keeps being spread about AMD not being that good. It's like, dude, I guarantee it. You buy a 9070 XT, you play it for a while, I guarantee it's going to impress you. Like, it's going to impress you. It is not as bad as people say it is. Like, not even close. And the funny thing is it might actually impress you more than what you're getting out of Nvidia. You might actually utilize something like a 9060 XT. You know, say you've got like a 4080 or something, you know, and you go out and you buy a 9060 XT. This card has no right to be as good as it is for the price that it is. It just has no right to be that good. So you bring home your 9060 XT, you pop it in and you play it for a while, and you're like, gosh damn, dude, this is actually impressive to play. Dying Light 2 had freaking 90 frames a second. Or Dying Light the Beast at 90 frames a second in the open world part. I'm like, wow, this is actually, and it feels so smooth. Like, it legit feels better than playing on like an Xbox Series X or a PS5. Like, it feels good. Like at least for me. And maybe, like, I don't understand how I'm more different than any other gamer on the planet. Like, that doesn't make any freaking sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me, that I can be different than all these other gamers in the world when it comes to games. Like, I literally have been playing games for over 40 freaking years. For 40 years, I've been playing video games. You would think that's enough experience to know if a game feels and looks good and runs good. Like, you would think that would be enough. You would think with 40 years, if it was absolute trash using frame generation and upscaling, you would think I would be able to tell, right? Like you would think that. I mean, I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird out there, man. You get these, you get so much misinformation out there over this stuff. Look, 9060 XT is an absolute beast. It is. It's an incredible GPU. You can play games at 4K and have on par or significantly better experience than the consoles at 4K with better looking visuals and everything. Like, it is a much better experience than the consoles for easily. And so when I look at that and I'm like, yeah, dude, like, you can get that and still maintain a very nice gaming experience even at 4K. That to me is impressive. And what AMD has done with RDNA 4, with FSR 4, with frame generation, it literally rivals the Nvidia experience at like pound for pound. Like, it's pretty damn good. Yes, there's a lot more support for DLSS, but at the end of the day, the AMD experience is damn good. It is damn good. And I just really hope that after this whole Nvidia and Intel thing, the AMD survives this, man. Like, I hope that AMD can hold its head high and continue to make their stuff and continue to be profitable. Because I really do. I like AMD, and I would love to see them continue to grow, and I would love to influence more people to actually try AMD. Before writing it off, try it. Give it a try. Like, seriously, like, you don't have a whole lot to lose, man. Worst case scenario, you buy the GPU and you take it back in 2 weeks. I mean, it is what it is, man. If you try it and you don't like it, you like Nvidia more, cool, man. Like, that would make it easier for me to be like, okay, and I would take you seriously on your thing, you know, because you're like, all right, I tried them both and I don't like AMD. I'd be like, hey, man, makes sense, you know. If Nvidia is your thing, it's your thing. Like, I'm not just like for me, you know, I got a 5090 and AMD is my thing. Like, not even a 5090 can change my mind. So yeah, maybe it is that. Maybe it's that way for you with Nvidia, and like, hey, man, cool. Honestly, I mean, we can still be friends, man. I like AMD, you like Nvidia. We live at 2 separate houses. We play 2 separate types of games. We don't game together. Like, we're good, bro. We can be friends. We can coexist. I promise you. And so, but I do. I want you to try mine. Well, I guess I don't even really care if you try mine, to be completely honest with you. I would just like you to stop bashing it if you're not gonna try it. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Stop saying bad things. Just be like, look, I've never tried AMD, so I don't have an opinion on it. It's pretty much that simple. You don't have to jump on the freaking Twitter or the comment section and be like, yeah, man, AMD sucks. That's dumb. That's like, dude, if you're not going to play the game or you're not going to try the other platform, don't say anything bad about it. I'm not saying anything bad about Intel because I haven't used an Intel. Okay, I haven't used Intel CPUs. The GPUs are fine, but I haven't used their CPUs, so I don't say anything. When everybody out there's saying, oh yeah, the 9800X3D is the best, I'm saying, look, man, I'm pretty sure that I could buy an Intel GPU and be just as happy. I don't even think I would be able to tell the difference. To be completely honest with you, without a frame rate counter, I don't think I'd be able to tell. So yeah, I know this video was all over the place, my friends. My head's just been out there trying to figure out what's going on the YouTube channel and stuff like that. My head's just been out of there. I've not been in the right state of mind lately, so things are a little bit all over the place for me. But when I think about this deal that's going to go down between Nvidia and Intel, I'm worried. I'm worried about it. I'm definitely worried about the future for AMD. I am. I just feel like it AMD could get lost in obscurity very quickly over this deal. I think that Nvidia and Intel could legitimately flood the market with products that like at the end of the day they're going to be good. They're going to get the job done. You're going to be able to play video games and have fun. Like it is what it is. Like it is what it is. But I guess is all I'm saying is I just hope it doesn't go that way. I hope that AMD is able to bring products to the market that are still at least compelling enough for people to think about. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I would like to see AMD come out with a 9080 XT and a 9090 XTX that will get them as close as they can to freaking 5090. I'd like to see that because I would like a more powerful AMD experience. I think I would really enjoy that. But I'm good with what I have now. Like, I'm good with what I have now. I've got a perfectly good 5090. I've got a perfectly good 9070 XT, 9060 XT. So I think we're good, man. I think we're good. So, all right, guys. If you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you're more than welcome to sign up in the for a membership over here on YouTube. And if you want to come on the channel, if you're a member and you want to come on the channel and do an interview with me or something like that, absolutely, I'll set you up and we'll get that going. And if you don't want to support on YouTube, there's always Patreon at the bottom. That'd be awesome, man. I'd greatly appreciate the support. And then, yeah, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.